Hi guys. So, let's talk about my first job, my first salary, how much I was earning when I started work in German, and a little bit disappointment because, to be honest, when you come here, you have every high hope. Not just coming here. I think when you travel outside your country, you have those big dreams. You have those hopes like, hey, just immediately when you just see the plane leaving and you land, you feel like you've made it in life. Oh God. Anyway, before we continue, because I'm sure you want to know, kindly like this video for me, hype it for me. When you see ads, please watch them all. Hey, support me, guys. I really I really want my channel to grow. My channel has not been growing, like it's just there getting some few viewers. Some people don't watch it completely, they don't even like. Some will just click and comment without even watching the video, and they don't even like. Hey, God. I'm sorry, I'm not complaining. Anyway, thank you for that little small view. Thank you so much. So, when I came, I think it's a story that I've been talking most of the time. I had to join German school first, and in this school, I also had to do this. They call it Leben in Deutschland. Like, it is more to do about the culture and just to know like the regulations, it's just like little about small politics. And so I did the B1. That was repeating because I had already done my B1 in Kenya, and then I repeated here, and also I did this Leben in Deutschland. Now that was 2021. I started the school in September, and then in February, I did now this Lebens in Deutschland, the exam. So the German classes took about 4 months. That is, I did September, November, October, and then the December we did the exam, and then we did the Lebens in Deutschland in January, and then Feb we did the final exam. Now, when this was my route, like when I was doing my classes, I used to use, like, it was just going straight. Then I would take my tram and then go to school and back. So in between, there was a shop, or there is still a shop, where they dry clean, washing of clothes. Like we could wash suits. We have wedding dresses, like all kinds of clothes. Like if you are lazy at home, even the ones that you could wash at home and you don't want to wash, and you feel like you don't want, or maybe you can wash, you can't iron, so you bring them to us, we wash for you and we iron for you. So that's I saw this settle a paper, a sticker on the window, and then I went in, and luckily when I went in, the boss was there, and I talked to her. Then she asked me when I could go for this probation, and then I chose the day myself, as though it was, I went on a Friday, so I chose the following week, and then I went to do the probation. Then she told me come home and wait, because I have so first she told me to come and think if it's kind of the job I would want to do. So I came home, and honestly I really needed the job, because honestly I needed the money. So I came home and thought about it, and the following day I called her and I told her, yes, I'm ready to do. But then she told me to wait for a week. Like, she also has other people in line, so she wants also to give them an opportunity to do the probation and also decide. But then at the end of the day, she decided on me. Now, I was excited. We had not discussed about the salary. She never told me about the salary, and I never asked about the salary. So I was like, I'm sure I'm going to get a good money, and the best part, or the not, is it not the best part? As of the head, in my head was like, I'm converting this money into Kenyan money. And I'm like, with this amount, even when I don't know how much she's going to pay me, with this amount, I can do a lot in Kenya. I can do, like, I can try to do something, you know. When you come here, you have that head, like, you need to improve where you're coming from. You need to do something because, hey, those are part of the things that make most of the people leave their country to go to other countries and look for those green pastures. So when now she called me, she told me to give her my, like, the details. Now you understand, like, when someone wants to employ you, you you are needed to give out your account number, you're needed to give out your living like the address of where you're staying, you're needed to give your rent retirement number, the insurance number, like those ones, tax class also, that one I didn't know. Now, so that one I just sent her through number, SMS, and then she made the contract. Hey, Faith, Faith, I do make some mistakes and I never learn. You have to learn sometimes. So, uh, the reason I'm saying I don't learn, it's because the same thing repeated on my last job, something I didn't act on, or would I say I trusted the person too much or too much. Okay, now when I went, she gave me the contract, and me, without reading, I signed it. You see now that feeling like you are in German, like they can't, like they are honest, everything is just perfect. You're not like, we have that a little not good mentality, but now I have learned. Okay, so I signed, and on my way, I see the salary. I started with 11 euro per hour, and my working time was 6 hours. Like I was supposed to work every 6 hours, every day, 6 hours. Like, and then it was with shift. So whoever goes morning shift, you start from 7. It's mandatory that, like, there is no 5 minutes after 7, it's 7. Then the other person will start at 1, so I'll be relieved from 1, or the other way around. And then whoever works on um, afternoon, then we'll also work on Saturday it's from 8 to 2, like 6 hours every day. So I saw 11 euro per hour, and I calculated, because now that means I have to work 144 hours. She used to give us the bonus of 6 hours, so it was 150 hours. And when I calculated, I got 16. Wait, let me calculate it again with you guys. 11 times 150. Yeah, 1650. It was 1650. So in my little imagination, I'm like, this 1650 is still okay. It's not so bad. Until the first salary came, and then I see the deduction. I'm like, the deduction disappointed me. My friend, you get deducted. So I saw 800 on my account, and I'm like, am I dreaming or something? What is happening? 800. So it was that day I'm supposed to go the afternoon shift. And this lady used to pay us 24th, 25th, like before the month, and as long as 24th or 25th, it's inside the week, you will get your salary. Like very early. And then I saw 800 and I'm sitting here. So I called my husband and I'm like, huh? I got 800 euro. Huh? I was disappointed too. Like, how comes they deducted so much? So my tax class is also the worst. Anyway, so I didn't say anything. I did not ask her anything. So my husband tried to calculate, and he's like, no, I think maybe let's wait until the end of the month to see if maybe something will come on top, because 800 out of the 16, like after there's this how is it called, salary calculator. You can check your salary, you calculate how much you get, and it will not give you, like, it will give you not 100%, but at least 98% of what you're supposed to get. So I waited, I went to worked as usual, but honestly, I was not happy. But then I didn't ask her. But at the end of the month, then came a little more. Like, I was given out of the 1650 after deduction, so I earned 1029 euros. So there was 229 euros she sent later. The reason she had sent that, the half in she does that with every new worker, is to, I don't know what she was calculating or what she calculates. I don't know, but yeah, later I got. So my first salary in German was 11 euro, and 11 euro per hour. And then, yeah, my first, after deduction and everything, I was getting 1029 euro. That was my first salary. Now the government has done it a little bit better, because if you get something, if you start working right now, whether you are cleaning or whatever you're doing, the starting salary is 13 euro 90 cent. 13 euro 90 cent. Maybe they'll keep on increasing or something. So I think it's a little fair. It's a little better than 11 euro. But then the same year I started with that 11, the government increased, like, started this how do I, they put the starting salary as 12 euro 90. So she had to at least increase my salary at once. But yeah, that was my first salary. And I wouldn't I'm not I'm not saying that it was bad. Of course, 1000 euro, when you're not doing anything else here, like, if you are not paying rent, or you're not buying food or doing things like that, and you need to start a project back at your home, like, in terms of helping the family and so on, if you convert that money according to the rate during that time, you may get more than 100,000 Kenyan shillings. So it was still not so bad. I wouldn't be mad. Although I was a little bit disappointed. But at least it was something, and I earned it through my hard work. What else would I say? Somehow, when now she added me the salary, I was a little bit comfortable with what I was earning later, because, to be honest, she added something on top, not just the minimum amount where the government had set, but she increased a little bit, because I was hardworking. She told me I learned very fast. The first 2 weeks, I started working with her, because she's the one who was training me what to do. I wasn't it was my first time to work in this kind of job, and it's not just getting clothes and washing them. You have to explain to the customers, because there are two methods of washing these clothes. You have the waterway and the chemical part, and especially when we have different materials also. So there are materials that when you use water to wash them, they will totally spoil. And if, for example, a customer brings a cloth which the material is very sensitive, cannot be washed with water, you have to explain to the customer why. And if you have to wash, if we have to wash it with water, then the customer has to take the risk. So I worked with her for 2 weeks, her showing me what to do, what I'm supposed to do, how to do it, and how to explain to the customers. Of course, it was very new and with a new language also. But then within 2 weeks, she told me that I had learned very fast. She was pleased with me until I don't know when. But then, yeah, my first experience was good. I was working and under different people, communicating with different people, not just Germans, but also other people from other countries. We had Africans also who brought their clothes and so on. Yeah, I wouldn't say that like I would say that the through this place I learned, and I also did a lot. Yeah, that was my first job in Germany. 11 euro per hour.